Firstly, I would like to thank everyone for having shared my stories with their audience. Because of you people only, there has been a plenty of entries for this little editing thingy. So, and it didn't toniche. Why not engage with the audience even more by offering them a free editing on their pictures? So, yep, I had put on a plenty of criteria, but unfortunately, around 50% of them they never really saw it. They had sent images that were not really matching to the criteria. So anyway, moving on, this video, oh wait, I forgot the intro. What is up everyone, this is Simon Rajan here and welcome to my space. In today's video we're going to be seeing about the top 7 images that I personally feel that the edits have come good. I mean, it has plenty of Photoshop and Lightroom adjustments in it, and I have made it pretty pleasing to my taste, and let's see if you guys like it too. Okay, so the first image is a beautiful silhouette of a man jumping on the shore, shot by Adarsh Vadivel. Over here in this picture, he has actually put the man on the left side. It's fine, the composition looks good, but if I were to touch this image, I would definitely be moving this guy right into the center of the sun. So that's exactly what I did on Photoshop. So I just decided to move that fellow right under the sun. Make him stand right over there. So yep, and then I added a little bit of sand that's going along with the motion of his jump so that it looks a little more natural, like he's actually made the jump. That's the first image. Now let's move on to the second one. This is quite an image. Antique watch. I'm not able to make out if it's actually antique or just a normal pocket watch, pocket clock. Anyway, here is a beautiful image of this clock shot by Girish, aka Zyrik. How do you even pronounce it? Okay, I just did whatever anyone else would do to this image. I just made a slight color adjustment because it demanded a nice antique looking image. Moreover, what I would like to suggest Girish is to clean up his watch before shooting it because it has a plenty of dust sticking on. It's not about removing these on post, but then fullave unga image oda quality abbi reduce pannidum. It would look patchy here and there if you don't do your clone stamping properly. Or maybe the dust is pretty permanent on this watch. Maybe he was not able to remove it, or I don't know. So I just tried removing it on Photoshop by a little because if I had to remove all of these, it would be too much of work and it would become unpleasing as well. So yeah, nice one though. So moving on to the next image is a beautiful drone shot of the Mahabalipuram temple shot by Surya, aka Blue Eye Pixel. So yes, it's a drone shot and it looks pretty nice, except for the amount of people on the background. It's very annoying to see so many people around on a tourist spot. And what can you actually do about it except Photoshop? And here is my version of the short temple shot by Blue Eye Pixels with all the moody tone going around, the just green, blues and the whites. They have totally erased the people on the background. I like this. I mean, I like the vibe that the image is giving me, and the whites and highlights are a little increased. Makes it look apt. So yep. Next image. The next image is by Fazil Mohammed, aka Tones and I. He had sent me a couple of images, but me being an automotive fan, I chose this one. A front of a vintage car. So here is what the image looked like after I graded it. So I had put on one of my preset named La Vendimia. I don't know why did I name all my presets in Spanish. It came out good, like as if the preset was made up for this image, so I didn't have to make any other correction. So that's basically it for this image. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, here are the top 3 images of the selection, and let's go into it. These are some pretty good images with plenty of effort put on. This has been shot by Keshav Zen. This is a beautiful running shot of the Mini Cooper, nice and wide. As you can see that the white balance is pretty off. It's all green and blue all over the place, so that had to be fixed. And beyond all that, I had to remove all the background disturbances like the vehicle on the background as well as the current line going along. Although it's barely visible, I would like to remove it off my frame. I don't like having disturbances around the car. What I had to do is put it on Photoshop and work on it, bring out the highlights. The whites had to be a little pumped up. So yeah, this is the end result. This is how the image looked after I edited it. It was really nice work on this image. I mean, I really loved the frame, the composition, especially when you put on the 1:1 crop for this image, and it just looks voila. Moving on to the next image. By far this is the most craziest edit of all the 7 that I have done. It is an image of a jeep throwing some nice amount of sand on the backside, drifting its way to the front, although it doesn't look so intense in the image. So this is the before of the image, and here, this is how I made the image. I had totally changed the background of it, added a sky replacement, corrected all the lights and shadows according to the scenario. I thought I would just add a little more drama to it by adding a few mountains farther to it, like it's totally off-roading towards way. So this is the most edited image of the 7, but there's still another favorite of mine, which is obviously the first, I mean the most favorite one. This image of a guy holding an umbrella with a little lighting strip on the backside. So this image is shot by indrakumar.arw. I just decided to take him directly to Tokyo. Here is the after of the image. As you can see, this is totally different from the vibe he has actually shot it at. The reason why I did so much to this image is I really wanted one image to have the pink and the blue in it. He was holding an umbrella, but it had no point. There was no rain, there was no sunlight, so I decided to add in some rain, make it look dark like it's happening around 8 or 9 p.m. Bring out more neon. I had changed the reds into blues. Total modification. At least modify your pictures, because modifying vehicles are too costly. It has been a really nice challenge for myself. I mean, it was a really good work for me, improving my own skill set. Never done this shit before. Something new for me in this image was changing the highlights and the shadows according to the sunset that's happening. I think I have done a pretty good job with it. Do let me know if I have to improve myself in any other areas. கண்டிப்பாக உங்ககிட்ட ஏதாவது சஜஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும். You might feel like it's actually overdid, ரொம்ப பண்ணிட்டான் பையன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருந்தீங்கன்னா அதையும் சொல்லுங்கள், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. I will just accept it as mine. I will. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you liked the video. Subscribe and definitely let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Nobody actually does it. You guys have no thoughts? See you then. Bye bye.